Hello. Good evening, good night, etc. So last night, I made it to a big scary boss. And I died to it a lot, so that was fun. Just as cool the second time. Let's see if I can remember these timings. I can probably remember the easy ones at the very least. Spinneroni? Nope. Well, I remember that attack, that's good. Oh god, the table. The ultimate enemy. Oops. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that that dodges me. But I know now. That's what we call learning. I think this is super fucking loud. I might need to turn it down. Like the game volume. I think I should dodge these rather than block them. Yeah, for sure. But then don't go for 2 hits, just go for 1 hit. Oh, that's a slow sweep, got it. Good. Run! Okay, so that window's actually kind of lenient, to be honest. It's always the second hit that gets me there. Maybe I need to, like, dodge away from them or something? Run! That was a really, really good phase. I'm gonna watch this cutscene just this one time today, and then I'll skip it on subsequent attempts. I'm gonna try to dodge this first attack rather than block it. I think that might be the play. Get the free hit in. It's kind of delayed. Well, I missed the free hit, but the idea was there. Almost. Good. Oh no, my hit! My hit, my hit, my hit. Thank you. Just a little bit of repair. Yep, dodge that one. Okay, as expected, that did not work. Uh-oh. I don't think I've ever reached this phase. God, the combo! Okay, okay, we're still going, we're still going, we're still going. Now he can follow that up with a red attack. Okay, those are kind of free opportunities for some hits, though. That's not bad. Okay, that realization that I can dodge those aerial hits for a free power attack, that's pretty powerful. That was by far my best ever attempt on that second phase. I think I am going to lower the volume. Just a hair. Trust my gut on those OBS levels. Maybe next time I die, I'll switch out my secondary. Like my LT, I'm really not using it at all. One. Yep. Because he can do the follow-up. Sit down. Run! What up, Shafe? Eat my Jester string. Whoops. Wait. Yep, follow up. Which I should probably get in the habit of dodging that second one, actually. Maybe I'll just eat these hits and just... Yeah, see if I can dodge those, that's way better, I think. This is the power of taking a break and not grinding a boss for hours and hours like I did yesterday. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, I thought that was a different attack. Whoops. And the follow-up. Wait. Yep. That's a very dangerous combo. Hope you're doing well today, Shafe. Oh, I didn't know that continues to damage you. Makes sense, I guess. Did my weapon just... I thought my weapon broke or something. Let's just go ahead and do some repairing in phase 1. Well, so much for that. Okay, so the name of the game is this. Ready? Sit down and let me fatal you. Do a jump, do a jump. Almost. Slowly getting the hang of this guy. Like, not well, but a little. Yeah, it is. I mean, this fight is also just exceptionally difficult. This is not me bitching about it. I'm not salty. I'm just observing. This fight is very much in that category that I was complaining about yesterday, where the boss kind of doesn't move very much before any attack, especially the grounded ones, and so you just have to memorize the timings. You know, thankfully I'm tanky enough I can just tank some of it at least. Oh, I was going to switch my puppet string. Nice. Yeah, I played through Subnautica Below Zero. I have some thoughts TM. Glad you're enjoying it. Oops. That was a new attack. One, two, three, four. Good, good, good. Wait. Okay, I didn't know that had a follow-up. But now I know. I think I need to dodge those, or maybe I can. I don't know if it's going to let me perfect parry both. I can dodge that twice, that's good. Little early on that. like the music in this fight. In my opinion, some of the Souls games, their music gets a little overly bombastic too often, in my humble opinion. So I kind of have come to appreciate the slightly softer stuff. Greed, 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 greed. No. Greed, 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 greed. A little early on that. Yeah, it's these combos. You see how, like, he hits you and then he just stops moving and then attacks again? That's what makes this fight so hard. I think dodging might be the key to this fight. Like, you can dodge a lot of these. A little early. Yeah, I could see that. There's definitely some, like, realizations in Below Zero. I won't go into specifics, but just like the base game, you know, there were some realizations I really should have made a lot faster. Big jumpy? Nope. I think this might be a one-time combo. Like during the phase transition. It's also tricky for a lot of Souls bosses. Something, a trap that newer players fall into, and I know because I have fallen into this trap. It's not even panic rolls, although panic rolls are a problem. It's specifically panic rolls backwards. Alright, boss is coming at you, so you run. The problem is that the boss has a big, long weapon, and it's really fast, and has infinite stamina. And so frequently you're better served dodging to the side, or even dodging, like, forward past the boss. And I don't know if that works for that combo, because it might just track you anyway. I'm gonna have to experiment. Okay, so that has a follow-up if you're close to him. Good to know. Really? No stagger there. Yep, and the follow-up, good. I don't really understand those cues. I guess they are actually one-time use. I don't think this will finish off the fight. It'll be close. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal up. Wow, the sweep though. What a pro. Here we go, phase 2. That does cancel his red. Tried to dodge that one, a little late. Yeah, see how I kind of dodged past it there? I thought that was the 6-hit combo meal. What was that attack? That was new. Oh, well, I couldn't move. I have the ability to dodge off the ground. Stamina. That was a delayed hit. Why? Get him. Good. Heal up. Okay, I've got him down to about half. You know, let's just try this. Let's try running. Does running work? Nope. Running doesn't work. I mean, I could just try to block the whole thing. Maybe I need to, I'm not really using any of these. Maybe I need to equip my resistance module here. You know, resistance to overheat. Just pop one of those. Let me check my Legion arms as well. Although I have a feeling I'm not even going to bother using it. And I don't even really want to deal with Wish Stones. Like, since I have to teleport back and refresh them, I figure it's really not even worth. What Legion arms do I have? I have shotgun, but if I can shotgun, I can just hit anyway. I have fire. I guess this thing is a puppet. It's probably weak to electricity. And right now I'm getting 0 utility out of it, so I might as well get something. This is a landmine I don't think would be very good. Yeah, let's try the Fulminous. Unupgraded, but still probably pretty decent. Something I'll probably use in phase 2. Like, phase 1 is pretty manageable at this point. I'm still getting hit more than I would like, but it's manageable. Staggered. Yep. That's attack one I don't really have a handle on either. Good. Oh, stamina shit. Gotta let that stamina come back. Okay, so that's not too bad actually to dodge that. Maybe that was a little premature. Here we go, this will end the phase. Yep. So what do I have? I have my shotgun. Let's try the shotgun. I'm very surprised that that didn't stagger. Where's my rolls, by the way? There we go. That wasn't phase 2. There. Oh, it is phase 2. Hey, Scott. Oh, now he goes into phase 2? New plan, just block. Just block. Oh, he can poise break me. And I have no more healing, and I'm dead. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with the inputs. I don't know if it's some status ailment that is making me sluggish or something. I'm not able to dodge out of rolls, and some of my blocks aren't going off. Is that overheat? Like, I know that overheat has other effects, but it must be overheating, because like, yeah, it's not just missed inputs. Something else is going on in there. Yeah, so this game has a dark Pinocchio theme. So I mean, I haven't explicitly been named, but I'm basically some version of Pinocchio. And there was something called the Puppet Frenzy, and all the puppets went haywire, and that's basically why the whole city is in ruins. I need to figure out how to deal with, can I, like, read up? Is there some tutorial somewhere that explains how overheating works? Because I know it popped up in, like, a tooltip once, but if being overheated is going to prevent my ability to do parries and whatnot, then I don't know what to do about that. If it was a one-time combo, I could, you know, use, like, a module and get rid of it, but if the boss just becomes overheated in phase 2, I'm not sure what to do about that. I guess it's all for naught if I just, you know, get good and just learn to perfectly parry and dodge everything, but that'll take a little while. fantastic. Best phase I've ever had. So now really, really fast, we heal, and we prep for the jump. See, that was a delayed hit on that one. It's something with my LT that's fucking it up, I think. I think I need to stop using that. There's a recovery time on it. I think that's what it is. But yeah, Scott, this is a ways into the game. I'd estimate 12 to 15 hours into the game. Whoa, that was new. I'm gonna try running. Nope. And I can't heal during it either. I was trying to. Okay, so that's the attack that I need to learn how to deal with. It seems like just blocking doesn't work because he can poise break you. Running doesn't work because he catches up to you. Maybe if I dodged like forward at an angle, he would miss some of his hits. And again, there's always the option to just perfectly parry everything, but I kind of don't want to rely on that approach for this attack because I'm only going to have to deal with that attack once. And, you know, it'll take me another 2 hours of attempts before I see that attack enough times to actually memorize it. Alternately, I could, you know, save this until phase 2, but I'd kind of rather just use it in phase 1. I wonder what he's saying. I thought that was the spin. That's what I thought that was. Well, I'm getting to phase 2 very consistently. That's good. Agreed. That was dumb. What are these combos? He just never stops. That's very frustrating. Frida did the same thing in her phase 3. I mean, my fault for, you know, being in a bad spot, but like... he just launches into these attacks with so little warning. 5-6? No? Sometimes that's a 3-hit, that 6-hit combo meal. Big jumpy. Let's try dodging into him. Okay, that actually worked a little. Like, I'm alive. That's better than other attempts. Unfortunately, I have no more healing. That's a slower hit than the one in phase 1. It comes overhit from the side. Agreed. That one's hard to read too. 4, 5, 6. Yep, and there's the up hit. Okay. Please. Please. Got him. I don't really feel like I earned that. But a win's a win.
Incredible! You defeated the king!
Jesus Christ.
I gotta think the puppets will have changed too, right? There's only one way to find out.
Thank you.
Let's go backstage.
Despite my bitching, phase 1 of that fight is really, really, really awesome. Phase 2, I guess I have mixed feelings about. But it became more manageable. Let me look at what I got. Of course, I got the boss soul. Burnt White King's Ergo. Ergo obtained from Romeo, King of Puppets. It is packed with immense power. When the boy opened his eyes, he found himself sitting on a throne that he had not asked for. When he saw his friend of the past, he clung to his memories, even though he knew there was no going back. Then someone's necklace, a necklace once worn by the King of Puppets. It is engraved with a boy's scribblings. To Romeo, your friend, C. Who is C? The boy resented his father for not showing any interest in him. Perhaps in protest, he gave his graduation necklace to Romeo, a friend he admired. So cool. Puppet Prince's formal dress. Formal attire of the Puppet Prince. These clothes were worn by Red actress Adelina Corday while playing the part of the Puppet Prince in a play. During the curtain call, it was revealed that Adelina, who played the role of the princess, had also played the role of the Puppet Prince. The moment she took off her mask, the audience rose to their feet and showered her with applause and cheers. Well, obviously I'm going to wear that. Plus, I've had this outfit for a little while. So cool. I'm going to hope that the game is kind enough to not, like, immediately murder me after that fight. Look at the shadows there. I really don't know what to expect from this story. I really thought that that character from the cutscene earlier, where all the souls like flew into the Ghostbusters soul accumulator, I thought that was the King of Puppets. But clearly I was wrong. Then Gemini said that... Where is everyone? Oh, right, the puppets will have changed. This guy was a puppet. Note left at counter. There's something I want to tell you, Geppetto's puppet. Please come to the Hotel Garden on the way to Elysian Boulevard. Is that the puppet wants to tell me? Okay, I want to go talk to... Well, I want to do all the usual... Oh. Is she dead? She said she was not long for this world before. Is she a puppet too?
Oh, it's you. Come closer, won't you? When you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young. I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait? Do I still have It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners. Yes, those beautiful...
That wasn't even a
memories
lie,
are
like there
still
are similarities.
living in my mind. Time and the memories that fill it are all we have. I hope you're making some good memories of your own. They may be a comfort to you someday.
See, the first time I came in, to get in the hotel, someone asked me, "Are you a puppet?" And I had to lie and say no. Ever since then, I've only had to actually straight up lie like once or maybe twice, and everything else has been like a choice that I guess vaguely is human, but like, that wasn't a lie to say that there's some similarities between the two.
People have no thanks for keeping.
Let's see what I can get with my boss soul.
A great weapon calls for a great warrior. Show me that you're worthy to wield it.
Ho 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 ho. This is pretty dope. And it charged pulse cells. It like charges my pulse cells more. A quick upward slash, spin multiple times and attack a wide range. A chain sickle handle that once sprayed a bloody fog over Krot. The spring device allows the handler to extend or wind up the chain easily. Krot has a legend about a grinning hedonist murderer. They say his heart was made of clockwork. What about the amulet? All Legion arms. I don't really use Legion arms that much. Triumvirate amulet. There were 3 bodies, but their mind was one. They were 3 bodies, but their mind was one. The mind that sought revenge against the puppets by killing them was the way their brother was killed. I mean, realistically, I'm not gonna, use these, but I kind of like just having more weapons. That's been the theme of this thing, so let's try it. I guess I can't use it in here. I could go use it out in the courtyard. Let's go talk to you. Surely you know that I killed the king.
The House of Anin.
No? Okay. Why was he not affected by the puppet frenzy?
Ah, I heard you defeated the King of Puppets. Amazing. The puppets appear lost without their leader. They have no purpose, no focus. To think one can have so much control through ergo waves. If we don't determine who or what is causing it, This could all happen again tomorrow. I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather records of the puppets' ergo waves while you're defeating them.
I mean, I've had your device this whole time. Like, I don't know if it... I can't use this or anything.
I always will.
You have anything new to say?
I know my way around a well.
No? Okay. Maybe try this weapon real quick. Look at this monstrous thing. Whoa! That's cool. I wonder if you could deal enough damage to straight up kill it. I mean, I just have to stick with my police baton, though. It's carried me this far.
Antonia's condition is getting worse. I knew it would come to this. The petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies. We're all safe, thanks to her sacrifice.
What
But I wish
sacrifice?
for a miracle to save everyone. Me as well.
I'm unaware of Antonia having made a sacrifice at all.
I'll use my power to help you.
What was out here again? Oh, that's the exit. So I could get a cube, although I'm more curious. Wait, what was this again? Oh, that was the way to the street, so I don't want to go out that way yet. I don't really care about the cube, but I kind of want to keep giving gold coin fruit to... I don't remember his name. To see if there's ever any effect from that. And do I have any quartz right now? No. And I don't have any half moon stones either. Geppetto's gone. How curious. I'm sure it's a coincidence that that's placed just exactly at nose level.
Stalker, please.
That person said that gold coin fruit heals the disease. Maybe they're not eating them right. Okay, so onward to the courtyard. Is that this courtyard? What do you want to show me?
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia. It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have, to be sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
Sure I have. Cool.
It exists indeed.
Very cool.
Unbelievable love, to be sure. With a wedding ring as its symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail. If I may be frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it.
I'm not lying.
Thank you. It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom.
Anyone can love anything, that's not a lie.
No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty. The very reason I was created. Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
Okay. So Geppetto's gone, that's interesting. I don't think I missed him. I mean, he's not that hard to find. I really thought he'd have something to say after I defeated the King of Puppets. I'm still a little unclear on the story of this game. Like, obviously some things haven't been revealed to me yet, and that's fine, but it seems like nobody, not even like Geppetto and Venigni, these geniuses, knew what caused the puppet frenzy. And then they were all saying, it must have been the King of Puppets, and then I went and killed the King of Puppets, and they're like, the puppets are acting differently. So it kind of seems like they're now operating on information that they never actually verified to be true. Well, that's an interesting question. So way earlier in the game, so this is the game's hub, if that wasn't obvious. This game follows a similar structure to like Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 1, where, and really all the hubs in the Souls games, where they change over time as you explore the world and some characters come and go and whatnot. To get in here, I was told that only humans can come in. So I was asked, am I human or a puppet? And of course I said human. When I lied, in that same sort of very ominous ticking clock binary choice it just gave me for the other guy, it said, I think the text was, your springs are reacting, you know, indicating something is happening to me as a result of me lying. And over the course of the game, there's probably been about 7 or 8 now of those binary choices. Some of them have been straight up lies, but most of them have just been sort of questions where one answer is sort of implied to be more human than the other one. And after I quote-unquote lied like 3 or 4 times, it started saying the ergo is whispering. So the text changed, and it hasn't changed again. But I mean, clearly something's up, and you saw the picture upstairs and how there's some Pinocchio nose extending on it. I still really want to figure out what this is, by the way. But I went all around this area, and I have no idea where to use this, so I'm just, I guess, gonna leave it and not know. I'd rather not. I really like solving puzzles in games, but this would not be solving a puzzle. I have no context for how I could possibly use this whistle to do anything useful, and so it would just be me running around doing random things. And so at that point, I'd rather just leave it. Let's head over. And yeah, this game has a fascinating context. Like, I happen to be a fan of the gothic, kind of creepy puppet aesthetic, and this game does it very, very well. Like, that last mansion I was in was probably my favorite area so far. And I really, really don't know what to expect. The other really noteworthy thing is that this game, you know, there's non-linearity within each zone, but in terms of like the major points of progression, this game is linear, to my knowledge. And so, you know, you travel between areas and kill some mini bosses, and then some main bosses, including this guy I just killed, who is very clearly a main boss. After I killed my 4th main boss, this Archbishop that mutated into a big monster, it showed this cutscene of all their ergo, like flying up and getting absorbed by this weird machine, kind of like a massive electrical coil, with some very evil man that I have never seen, I don't know who it is, who started laughing with a very classic villain evil laugh. And I thought that person was the King of Puppets, so I don't know who they are. Oh, there you are.
I'm glad you're safe. I was so scared I would lose my precious son.
Hi, Lucy.
It's risky for me just being out here.
Welcome, Lucy viewers.
Fortunately, you didn't need my help. I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king. Hopefully the lesser
Did you world record
puppets will die
again?
down soon. Now that the king is dead, the puppets have no leader, no direction. But the curse of the petrification disease still lingers. It's tough, but I know where you should go now. The Grand Exhibition. Rumors say the alchemists there have developed a cure. As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists, both their science and their motives. But they may be the city's last hope. Won't you help me, son? Take this.
Also, Geppetto's definitely up to
You'll find it
something.
most useful.
There's no way he's being
If it will
truthful.
help Antonia
Like,
and
not
others,
totally.
It's worth exploring. Go to the Grand Exhibition and see what you can find.
Yeah, that sounds like Ori. Wow, okay, that's a good gift.
That one puppet could control so many others. That's a memorable feat indeed. Unlike a real king, the puppet left no heir. The remaining puppets are leaderless, and we can reclaim the city. But it's still a city beset by the petrification disease. Seek a cure from the alchemists at the Grand Exhibition.
So I just beat a major boss known as the King of Puppets, and then inside it there was an even smaller puppet named Romeo, who I also beat. It took me a bunch of attempts, but now he's dead. Who's that? Who's playing this delightful music? Bam! Eat this. Presumably in this next area I'll start getting the level 3 upgrade materials as well. It's coming from that window. I wonder... Look at this thing. I'm very curious, like all these puppets, I can't tell if they're like non-aggressive just because, you know, that's the design of this area and I need to hit them and aggro them, or if it's because I just killed the King of Puppets. Because that's... narratively, that's a major moment, right? I killed the King of Puppets and all the puppets are leaderless. I don't know if the game's going to translate that into actually changing the puppets' behavior or not. Like if I went back to earlier
What's going
zones.
on? All these puppets look utterly down.
What do you mean? I just killed the King of Puppets. Of course they're depressed.
And that seems weird. That's weird, right?
It's fine with me. It makes fighting them easier. Okay, nothing through there. So there's a path down, and we'll see what's up here first. Anything through the window? No.
With their king dead, they seem lost. again? Maybe they're warning him? Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
I mean, I hope not. That's the idea, right? That's a puppet frenzy they took over. If they are lost and unable to function, that seems like an absolute win. I'm still kind of unclear, like, Vanini said that the King of Puppets was using ergo waves, but I never really heard about the King of Puppets except, like, in 1 or 2 item descriptions prior to getting pretty close to him. So kind of, I guess I didn't really get the impression that the King was really doing all that much, but maybe I'm just straight up wrong on that one. This has been oddly quiet so far. I'll go through there in a moment. Go up top first. Gotta be thorough. Gotta find everything. Although honestly, I'm pretty okay with a more chill section. What is the clock sword? Briefly taunt enemies, surrounding enemies to increase the attack of both the character and the enemies. Wow, okay. A sword blade made to commemorate the construction of the clock tower. It is sharpened to a point in the shape of a minute hand, making it effective for slashing and stabbing. The clock sword was made to commemorate the clock tower's construction by using its minute hand. Because even its blade was engraved with antique ornamentation, people said it was a fitting commemorative item. Cool. Oh, you're big. I fought one of you before. This is with a +6 weapon. Imagine when I get a... Oh, hey, Lorenzini Arcade. That's where the wine is that the lady wanted. And once I get closer to the Grand Exhibition, I have a cryptic clue to find. Or the location of a cryptic clue to find. I'm far more scared of the dog than any of these enemies. Yeah, so far just a very quiet linear area. Not a bad thing, but it's curious. I guess I don't know what I expected right after that massive boss battle. We're back to carcass enemies now. Pretty strong too. Pretty strong. But I think fire's good against them, and electric blitz is good against the puppets. But now all the puppets are dead, so it's fine. Whoa! Oh, good lord. No! It's the brain suckers from Bloodborne. Man, the characters in this game are such little cuties. Nice little smoking nook. Look at the blood just like draining in there. Kind of a cool vibes though. It's like a little miniature shopping mall. Cafe, restaurant, wine. I want the wine. So wine is off to the right. That's definitely where I'm going first. Good detail in these areas. So presumably this will lead me to the wine. I don't really care for wine in real life. Oh goodness. Cool. A key obtained from a corpse in the Lorenzini Arcade. Lorenzini Arcade was once a flamboyant and lively place. Now it spills over with the dead and the screams of the undying. I gotta say, for all the progress I'm making in this game, narratively, it doesn't seem like things are improving. Like, Geppetto talks a big game about taking back the city, but, you know, until he actually does it. Oh, they're moving. It's so spooky. Ah! Hey, Nick Boy. This game is dope. I'm enjoying this game a lot. It's hard, which is not a criticism. Oh, alright. Good to know those explode. I just got past... I don't know how well you know this game. I just got past the King of Puppets after probably like 15 or 20 attempts. Yeah, it's great. Oh, hello. See, so I've learned my lesson. You back away from them. What in the... Alright, let me back out of that. There's a butterfly up there that I'll grab shortly. There might be nothing else I can do here anyway, so... Okay, this way. Yeah, so this outfit I got after defeating the King of Puppets. I just got it for beating him. So I would think that you might have it already. Hey, farming always a viable strategy. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh my... Okay, so these guys are impossible to kill, by the way. I think it just ate some of my... Okay, this is scary. I don't care if I die as long as I kill this thing. And it's so strong. As long as it doesn't disappear, I'm fine. I hate the butterflies. I hate the butterflies so much. I think they're cheap. But I've kind of beaten that drum to death. Yeah, so my playstyle is pretty kind of basic melee. I'm just using the police baton. I'm making some use of elemental damage, you know, in the form of, like, I have this thing set to use fire. But mostly it's just a, not like a super fast build, you know, I'm not using daggers, but this is a similar build that I've used in my first playthrough of every Souls game. Like in Elden Ring, I just went with dodge rolling and a broadsword, and that's about it. I can show you this stuff if you want. I've got the +6 police baton right now. I've pumped points into motivity, primarily. Actually, almost exclusively, besides getting more health and carry weight. I'm going to have to come back for that butterfly. Alright, let's just chill. These things never stop attacking, by the way. Am I actually... No, I'm good. Okay, run. This thing will absolutely kill me. Can I pull it? I can. Big hit. Wow. Automod caught your message there, Shafe. Because you used the word French, it got mad at you. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's what it had highlighted, is kill a French. That was the phrase. So now, I guess anyone, if you really want to say the phrase kill a French, that's now allowed in my chat room. Congratulations. You know what the key is going to be next time when I come back to the butterfly? I'm going to pull them out of the room, you see? I'm going to be smart. I'm going to use my noggin. I really want that butterfly, actually, because I'm hoping that it has a half moon. And actually I have enough for a level up, so I am going to... Let's do this. Back to home base, level up. come back and take a second crack at that butterfly. You have anything new to say? I'm guessing probably
No
not.
matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty. The very reason. Welcome.
That's old dialogue. Okay.
The portrait hanging in Geppetto's room. It looks very much like you. I sense something strange. Something like the changes you're going through. The sort of thing you'd read in a fairy tale. Go to Geppetto's room. You should see it for yourself.
I've already done that, but I'm going to go back because maybe now it'll let me interact with it. Oh.
I was so worried when you marched off to fight the king. But this... it's a necklace from the Mona Charity House. They took care of orphans and impoverished children from across Krat. Many of those children grew up at the Rose Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you okay? You look ill, ever since I mentioned the necklace.
Do
By
I?
heavens, you look...
I do? Oh! See! That's the king's friend. Am I the king's friend? The item description mentioned that it had the initial C.
You're changing. You're becoming something more than a puppet.
Did my hair grow?
Almost human.
I think it did.
If this is what you want, just keep behaving. Keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of ergo. I'll use my power to...
Okay, well, let me level up. I don't recall getting a potion, but maybe I got a potion. I know I have a whistle that I don't freaking know what to do with at all. Let me talk to Antonia again, now that I've talked to Paul and Dina.
Cool, thanks for...
Nope, okay. I like to go around these areas and make sure I didn't miss out on any dialogue. I'm sure I have at one point or other, but I think I've caught most of it. Do you have anything to say about? Look at my hair. Oh, it's going wild.
Oh my. This is a change I didn't expect.
Yeah, I'm going through my emo phase.
Did the King of Puppets get you? Or some other ruffians? I'm glad you're growing, but I'm not sure what to make of this. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy.
You can just tell me to get a haircut.
Ah, I'm glad you're here, my son. Have you seen that painting? I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy. You don't remember much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you? Ask me about areas you want to know about.
Okay, here we go. See, in the first half of the game, I I knew that the game was pretty long because even though I haven't watched it, I know that some streamers I follow who stream for much longer sessions than I do were still playing this game after a while. And so I knew there was more to the game, but let's listen.
We plan to reveal our new automated puppet technology at the Grand Exhibition. If it hadn't been cancelled, it would have shocked the world. The alchemists are there now, working on a cure for the petrification disease. Dare we hope? In my experience, they always have an ulterior motive. Remember to be on your guard when you're with them.
Okay.
The barren swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son? Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now, strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me. People call them the Alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know. You don't remember. Ask me about everything.
Now can I interact with it? Hey, get a free coat hanger. Congratulations. And I think that's it. Oh shit. Mash, 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 mash. Look at him regenning. That's cool. Sounded like a car horn in the middle of that. Well. Whoops. That's fine, didn't even want it. I actually wanted the throwing cell. Can I just leave you be? Okay, moment of truth. So first of all, pull these things out. It doesn't spawn until the middle of the room, so... Alright. Now, it's butterfly hunting season. There we go. Half Moonstone. That's a weapon upgrade. What's down here in the depths of Blighttown? I know what I need. I need my other throwable. My saw blades. Eat this. And this. God, that is so loud. I am getting absolutely annihilated by this thing. See anything in this hallway, man. Come on. Greed, greed, greed. I cannot believe that didn't stagger him. That was like 5 power attacks. getting salty. I don't like it. It's a shitty feeling. Okay, so that's a wind up before the hit. More hits. Yep. That's a triple hit on that. Wait. Triple hit? Yep. Good. Even heavier than before. That's probably going to push me over the limit. A made-to-order item specific to LADA, the Puppet Parts Workshop. It has been in use for a long time, so despite being heavy, it is reliable. Gotta wear it. What else is down here? Is this wine that I'm running in? Can puppets get drunk? I mean, if I was a bottle of wine, I'd probably be down here, right? I'm actually a little surprised I can't take one of these. The lady specifically wanted a bottle of wine. Maybe it's like a particular brand or something. Maybe those are peasant wines. Monad Charity House Concert. All of you are invited to the concert being held at the Monad Charity House. We pray for the successful opening of the exhibition. Children sponsored by the Monad Charity House have a message of love and hope for all. Don't miss this chance to listen to the most innocent performance in all of Krat. Place Lorenzini Arcade Central Plaza, Lady Isabel and Sophia M. Sophia? I know a Sophia. All profits from the performance will go toward our less fortunate neighbors. How beneficent. Really? Oh, good lord. I'd be very, very quiet. Is that... That's another back entrance. That's like 5 that I've seen. Oh god, I'm not equipped to fight this thing. Especially if I get hit like that. There's 2 of them! Maybe they're friendly. Maybe they're friendly, right? Maybe they're friendly? Okay, they're not friendly. Okay, they're not friendly at all. You can't come in here, right? Your hitbox won't let you in here? Surely your hitbox can't come any further than this. See what the damage is. Maybe they're secretly super weak. Nope. They are incredibly strong, and I have no healing. Can I backstab you? Well, not if you turn around, I can't. What's it? Is that like a mustache? Is that hair? Alright. That's 1, 2. Goddamn. Goddamn. So I didn't unlock even one shortcut. I originally went off in that direction to get the wine, and I didn't get any. So maybe I go straight. What was straight? Was that a restaurant? Yeah. Well, but I also want my money, though. Yeah, this way. And if I lose my money, then I lose my money. Maybe I did already come this direction. Wait. Yep. Oh, I came over here to get the key. Okay, no wonder that was familiar. Well, whatever. More practice on the sword guy. So, shortcuts. Locked over there. Yeah, I have no choice but to go down the path of the wine. Oops. I remembered. Look at that. I'm learning. I'm not learning quickly, but I am learning. Going over there sucks. Let's go fight you. Don't need to go in there. I am just gonna run by this guy this time. Or maybe it doesn't... Oh! Okay. Well, never mind. Don't need to run past it if it's not even there. Come in here. I need the underground key. If I was an underground key, where would I be? Would you put the underground key underground? I was hoping that might damage him. Good. It dropped an input there. I was holding right trigger right after my dodge and it didn't start the attack right away. Yeah, I lost my money there too, didn't I? That's very frustrating. That was one of the very few deaths that wasn't my fault. Oh, they are very weak to stagger. It probably didn't drop an input last time. I was probably out of stamina. It's wait, what's it healing from? Maybe all the enemies have passive regeneration. There was something earlier that mentioned passive regen. Just top off early. Get out. Get out of here, you fool. Sorry, I'm not saying much. I will probably continue to not say much for a little while. Trying to let the salt wear off. And in my experience, acknowledging the salt and just shutting up for a little bit's a pretty good way to deal with it. Scandal 5, I assume, or just V, the tragedy behind the flamboyant, unless that's referring to Venini. Few citizens of Krat do not know who V is. The Crown Prince of High Society, the man who came up with the grand covenant of the automated puppets and built the best manufacturing company at the age of 18. The man who's always fancy and is passionate about making people laugh. V is the most hated and beloved man in Krat, but his innocent passion makes even his opponents sentimental. However, even fewer people are aware of the tragedy he experienced in his youth. The true nature of the death of V's parents was covered up. Officially, they're victims of a homicide during a mugging. Even though V experienced such a tragedy in his youth, he grew up with a cheerful personality and became a well-known person whom any parents would be proud of. However, there's no one who knows that V secretly requests for the case history every year, and that his request is always denied. Suspicion around, well, someone knows it apparently. Suspicion surrounded this tragedy at the time, and there is known to have been pressure from the workshop and the alchemists throughout the investigation. The most interesting hypothesis is that the murderer is not human. Huh, okay. If this is true, it explains the workshop and the alchemists' suspicious attempts to cover it up. It also explains how V was obsessed with inventions and success from his youth. This is where the real tragedy of Krat lies. Even V, the richest and most influential in all of Krat, can't come close to their power. On the other hand, this fact includes another truth. Have you noticed? The state's censorship is keeping me from writing it, but as a writer, I'm curious if people are ready to accept the truth. The truth that there's a murderer made of steel that walks among us. Perhaps our world of Krat is not such a safe place after all. Good thing I wouldn't know anything about that. That is intriguing, though. Because the puppet frenzy, I mean, it isn't established exactly when the puppet frenzy happened, but it seems like it was... like, it wasn't extremely recent. Because there's at least one person that mentioned, like, their mother or something like that. Oh, cool, here's this. Anyway, maybe the puppet frenzy goes back further than that. Let me go upgrade.
I know my way around.
Key obtained from the fountain inside the arcade. You can open the arcade underground passage. The underground of the arcade is famous for the wine depot of the... I don't remember how to say this. Blois family? The wine canisters are almost broken, but it is said that the scent of heaven still floats underground.
Who are you? A lost visitor? Or a looter who's arrived too late? You look like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. No offense. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just buy what you need and leave.
What you got? Indomitable amulet. Increase resistance of disruption, shock, and break. I don't know if I'll get much utility out of that, but so far I've kind of been buying these things. Maybe I shouldn't waste my money. Realistically, I'm probably just going to stick with the baton for the rest of the playthrough, and I've kind of been picking these up, and I probably shouldn't. The circular saw, made using Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. The more successful it is at attacking, the faster the blade turns, increasing its electric blitz attack power. The circular saw blade with a generator attached was effective. Even the strongest puppets could not withstand the wounds it caused. Yeah, I'm just going to hold off on that. Don't really need either thing. No, that's not true. I'm going to get the amulet. I might end up wanting that 2400. I have 2400. Hey, Pixel. Not right now, okay? That's assuming I can even remember how to get back to the underground. I think probably I want to run past the big monsters, actually. It's probably my best bet. Oh. Okay, let's just treat that as a plan B. And plan A is going to be go find the wine in this direction. Now, are you the really big, scary... You're weak, I can kill you. Oh, okay, I thought that was like one of the Left 4 Dead 2 witches. Never mind. Okay, so again, going into the goop, that is an option. And an option I'll almost certainly have to take very soon. Yay. Gotta respect this game's commitment to making you really work for these shortcuts. Probably can't get in here, right? You can, okay. Oh. Oh! Okay, okay. I thought that was an enemy. That makes a lot more sense. Look at those teeth. The greatest show on Earth is coming. The biggest show on Earth is coming to Krat to make your heart race. Dear ladies and gentlemen, introducing the grand exhibition in Krat, the city of tomorrow, the center of the new age. State-of-the-art machines, balloons spread across the sky, and a popular performance that toured from across the Great Desert in the south to the country in the far east. Just the singular country. Don't forget the essence of the automated puppet, the center of Krat's revival. The greatest show awaits you all. Don't miss your chance to see the following at the exhibition gallery. Puppets of the Future, Multi-Purpose Puppets, Vanini Tram, which I still haven't been able to take yet, New Butler Puppets, Special Exhibition Gallery, Treasure from the Far East. If you wish to behold these splendors, be sure to attend. I'm also now wondering if Eugenie has anything to say about this. I mean, she mentioned that she's from a country off to the east, and apparently there's only one in this universe. So there was still the other direction. This feels forward. Okay. I always want to take the optional paths first. That's why I'm hesitant. That's fine. I mean, if this ends up being forward progress, I'll just take a detour. What's up? So what in this room makes all these doors fly open? Oh my god! Yes! Fight my minions. Jesus. Could not heal at all. I tried to. Yeah, that's actually good, though. Gives me a free opportunity to, no, not here. Gives me a free opportunity to check out that blue goop that I skipped over. Where's the... Is it over here? That's forward. I assume that's forward progress. Oh, butterfly. Wait. I don't want this thing to spawn until I'm absolutely ready for it. There it is. There we go. Good. Good, 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 good. So where's the next thing? Come at me, you fiend. kind of a cool puzzle. Good thing I have some throwables. Where's the next one? Oh shit. Oh shit. I saw it over there. It's around the corner. Okay. Alrighty. What the? Oh, it comes back? I didn't forget about that attack. I always feel like I need to defend myself. As if there's a whole legion of people about to insult me for not being good. When the reality is, they're probably right. Alright, come at me. Well, How much do I care about decay? Less than I care about getting that butterfly, I can tell you that much. Oops. The cooldown... Look how long this cooldown is, if you mess that up. Coming back. And then the next one's around the corner. Alchemical booster? That's an upgrade material. Spear of Honor Blade and handle, okay. This is all fine and good. I really want to get out of the... No, 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 no. Stop. Die. Get me the heck out of here. This place sucks. Someone left their blue Gatorade all over the floor. Okay, let me look at that. The alchemical booster I got. Oh, this is that thing the person mentioned. I don't remember their name. Speeds of gold coin fruit growth, a botanical growth booster made by a legendary alchemist using mysterious knowledge. It accelerates the time it takes for the gold coin tree to bear fruit. The alchemist's knowledge, with its many different facets, gave birth to abundance. One alchemist's botanical booster even produced a miraculous tree. I wonder what tree that is. Where's my money, by the way? Oh, it's right. It's down the other path. I forgot. I think it's this direction. Yeah, okay. Now I know I don't need to be so afraid of it anymore. Only a little bit afraid. Also, I'm probably going to want some of this. And I'm also going to want some of that sweet, sweet abrasive. Was I in this room before? So my objective is to free the puppets from their cages and get them all to fight the large character. Or just rush in headlong first, I guess, is another play I could make. Really? No stagger after all that? What are you doing? Are you I can't tell if you're attacking me or attacking them. Oh my god, I'm not going to get killed by the small ones. Fight them. Stamina. Please. What are these attacks, dude? They never fucking end. I'm really kind of getting frustrated by this game doing that. Sorry for the outburst, but like, what the hell? It's still my fault. It's still my fault for being bad. Just like, I don't think that's... Saying that it's unfair isn't accurate. It is fair. You can learn it. I just don't think it's very fun on a first few attempts. I don't think most players will be expecting these combos of like 8 attacks in a row. Alright, sorry for the outburst. What'd I get for that? Hunter's Amulets. The value of Ergo increases Ergo acquisition. That's excellent. The value of Ergo gave rise to a new crime where puppets were used to steal other puppets' Ergo. Sadly, these thieves met their end by the hunter puppets that they themselves created. I want to get another amulet slot, which is something I can get once I get some more quartz. For the time being, I'd rather have this. And I don't have a cube either. So, fingers crossed they're all dead. Also, fingers crossed the big jester doesn't respawn, and probably he doesn't because I got an item from it. That's gotta be the wine.
Isn't the old
Yep.
woman
Love Louise.
venerable lady looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got.
Is Gemini this version of Aloy? This game's version of Aloy? Just like blurting out the answer to puzzles. Man, I am salty today, jeez. Love Louise is a time-honored wine that some even call the Ruby of the Heavens. It was a luxury item that the legendary Stalker is said to have enjoyed drinking as well. Does that mean that I could go and give it to the Hound instead of the lady? Because I'd kind of rather give it to the Hound. Ah, fuck it, just use the other one too. That was very, very close. I ran out of stamina. Probably because I haven't put very many points into it. Stop. A dream of becoming a real girl.
Hello? Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
That kind of sounded like Vanini. You said calling stargazers in the air. Well, here's a stargazer. Okay.
Hear me, really? Aviva, it actually worked. This has to be how the King of Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them.
Using
believe you
stargazers?
transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery! And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too, but you have to investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
How much money do I have? Enough to level up. Also, I want to talk to the Hound, see if I can't give him that that wine. Where is Sophia? Want to talk about your discovery?
I always welcome.
I'll use my...
So close.
A great weapon calls for a great...
Oh, okay. I actually thought I'd be able to give him the wine. I wonder why it specifically called out, like, that character, unless I'm mistaking the characters, which is a distinct possibility. Now the challenge of finding where this lady was. Oh, she's up there. No, actually the coughing was someone else. See, these puppets don't seem affected by the puppet king dying. King of puppets. There you are.
Ah, lovely wee.
Le wee.
Even in the bottle, it has a distinctive shade of red. Oh, thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease.
I doubt you even have the disease.
This glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
Venini commemorative coin. Okay. What is the Venini commemorative coin? A commemorative coin obtained as a thank you gift from the old lady at the window. It is engraved with Venini's face. The Venini commemorative coins were minted for limited edition sale for the Venini fan club's anniversary. It was a magnificent event attended by Krat socialites and celebrities. I cannot talk to her again. Okay. Back to home base to go see what Venini has to say about this.
I always welcome friends.
Really? I can't give him the coin? Huh.
At the House of Venini.
Oh. Okay, interesting.
Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Venini Foundation. The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members. Well, Once Master Venini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced. This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you? You have restored Master Venini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir. Thank you.
Wow.
At the House of Venini.
That is a hell of a reward. How'd blood get inside the display? Was someone slaughtered inside this display? What a way to go. Boss fight, maybe? I feel like I've unlocked most of the shortcuts around here. Before I continue, I want to review my clue down here. Check the ground at the end of the cliff at Krat Central Station Street, where there is a good view of the ocean and Krat's landmarks. So I'm looking for that brightly lit thing off in the distance. Do I even see that thing off in the distance? Maybe.
Exhibition theme was automatic puppets and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Krat. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
Thanks for that interlude, Gemini. Look at this area, though. That's beautiful. Also, look at my hair. Cool physics on it. This thing does a lot. It's fast too, jeez. Okay, note to self, the Sawblade dogs are to be feared. Very, very cool environments. Maybe I missed this. Okay, because when I got this first collectible, I was able to go solve it immediately, and this is something different. Nah, oh well. Oh, is that a gladiator? Wow. A gladiator with eyes on the back of their head, apparently. These things are so fucking strong. This is with a +7 weapon. Every single mini-boss is a boss in this game. Oh, thank God. I'm actually shocked I survived that. LADA shock cartridge. Is that going to be another even heavier one? God, I'm gonna have to pour all my points into capacity, or I guess maybe just eat the slightly heavy cost all the time. I mean, if I'm gonna be heavy, I might as well get more armor for it, right? I don't really feel any like my character is tanky. I don't really look any tankier. This doesn't look at all like that commemorative painting. Was there anything going up to the steps, by the way? Yeah, I see an enemy prowling around there. So clearly that's an option. Oh. Well, now I want to know what I missed at the entrance. Okay, whatever. I'll come back to that. What is inside the tram? Hopefully a Stargazer so I can get some healing back. Also, I kind of expected a cutscene, to be honest, so this is kind of cool. Another ornate manor. Not that I'm complaining. Give me all the ornate manors you can muster. Oh, I see. I was kind of wondering why it let me come back out here, but that'll clearly be a shortcut back later. Okay. Makes sense. puppets of the future, the Iron Giants that will lead us into a new era. I fought one of these. And that just looks maybe like a miniature model of it. This is cool. This is very, very cool. What the heck is that monstrosity moving around? That is terrifying. Alright, come at me. Okay, that's 1-2. Big steppy, good lord. Okay, not bad. You know why that wasn't bad? Is that it didn't hit me for my entire health bar every single attack. Funny how that works. That's another upgrade. Let's go. The Grand Exhibition. Look at the lighting here. Where's that? Oh, from there, okay. I was trying to tell whether there's actually like dynamic lighting on my player. Seems to be. It's pretty subtle though. Detail on this thing, man. I'm trying to actually get a look at it. That's awesome. Man, I cannot. Oh, hello. I know how you work. Oh, they're throwing electricity though. You know, let's be smart about this. I have throwables, and I can use at least some of those throwables to make this easier. Oh god, one of them. Okay. I sort of remember how to fight these things. Oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. Hopefully I remember how to fight this. What you got? What you got? I'm armed with all new knowledge. I'm a much stronger puppet than I used to be. Run, 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 run! Oh, God! That was very, very close to death. Okay, I can probably hide from the second one. There we go. Not bad. I just now noticed that these things are dressed like Venini. I never made that connection until just now. So am I going to get to, like, raise something up to walk across there? Oh, boy. It's butterfly time. Better put on an abrasive. Oh, it's a purple one. Is that good? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Move, 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 move. It will disappear on me. There we go. Nice. Okay, so the purple ones have cranks, I guess? I don't really have any use for cranks. Like, I could just turn around and sell them. Where does... Oh, there's a shortcut. Okay. I was going to say, like, this seems like backwards progress dropping down into a pit, but... Oh, okay. So priority number 1, heal up so that I can get the shortcut. I'll fight you in a minute. Stamina. Oh. Thought I was going to stagger it. Those were... It might be that I'm misunderstanding this game's stagger meter, because in Dark Souls, like, every hit you do deals poise damage. It's just that the poise meter is invisible. And in this game, it might not work that way. So I'm thinking like, okay, I've hit it a bunch of times. I can rush in and get a stagger. It might be something different in this game. Like, yeah, there's the entrance. It might be something different in this game, like only power attacks will do stagger. Because boy, it seemed like I hit it enough times to trigger at least a minor stagger. That's 1, 2, 3. There we go, finally. I think I've decided what my rule is for what counts as a good telegraph in a Souls game. And I will tell you what it is as soon as I read up on my strength amulet. That's really freaking good. I have a motivity weapon, motivity +4. Overwhelming strength is dominant in combat. The memories of Victor, the man who stood at the pinnacle of all life, were worth imprinting on an amulet. Is Victor the one at the top, the evil person? If I took this off, I would eat a bunch of weight too. I think I'm going to get rid of this and get more motivity. And then I'll put that back on when I get a chance. Yeah, that dropped me down to 54% immediately. My rule is I don't think that a boss should come to, like, close to a complete standstill and then follow into an additional combo. That's what really fucks you up. You know, it's not that it's unfair. You can still learn the attacks and everything. It's also totally fine if attacks are conditional, like maybe a boss... Let me go ahead and restore everything. Maybe a boss will, you know, do 2 attacks, but then if you successfully parry the second one, it'll turn around and do a 3rd attack. That's fine. But, like, so many enemies in this game, and also some Souls games, but this game's doing it quite a lot. has these enemies that just sort of stop and then just attack again. And that makes it very, very difficult to sight read. You know, which is also not to say that these enemies have to be sight readable. It's just I don't really consider it very fun to get smacked around by something that I didn't really reasonably have any chance to understand. And that's always going to happen to some extent. Like, there's a lot of trial and error in these games. But after I've seen the attack a handful of times, I like to be able to predict it. And that's just harder to do when the enemy's movements are so sporadic like that. There's my 10-second opinion on Souls telegraphs. Boy, that's a great question. Who are you?
Don't come any closer. Oh. You're not one of them.
Oh, is this the voice that Venigni
picked
up?
Save me? Those grand exhibition jerks are not to be messed with. Especially after they took that drug.
Drugs?
Then there are those biological experiments. Oh, how horrid. I can't reveal everything, but suffice it to
Why
say
not?
that I can escape on my own if you clear the way a bit.
I don't even know who you are.
Wipe out all those mongrels.
I just nodded. I don't necessarily agree to that.
Wipe out all those mongrels. It'll be easier to breathe once that horrid Victor's been taken out.
Ooh.
Once you're done, I'll see you at the hotel.
I don't actually know who that is. She's speaking like we're familiar. So there was more to do up top. Yeah, more to do up top. Oops. Have I already been over here? Yeah, so I think going over there... There's also more in that direction. I see a ladder that's one directional. I think I cleared out that area. Like, I don't think I got wrecked too hard. Let me go back and level up. And also use my quartz.
I'll use my power.
Maybe I don't need to pump all my points into capacity anymore. If I just take off that perfect guard one. Oh, and I can upgrade?
I know my way around.
+8. Let's go. I have to assume that the final upgrade material is just a full moonstone. What else was I going to do here? Is there a key item I was going to use? Oh, the quartz, right. So many errands to run, it's hard to keep them all straight. I guess I could go get some gold coin fruit. I kind of don't want to bother, so I think I will not bother. Also, I don't know where the cat went. So I really want another amulet slot. So let me pump some into this. Interesting. I thought I could only go up to level 2s in this area, but I guess because I've unlocked level 3 I can go further. Guard destruction, condensed, etc. I don't really use items all that much. Max gold fruit, no, that's pointless. This I will use. I'll always take more money. And then one more quartz, I'll get another amulet. Awesome. Say hello to my Pinocchio nose. You cannot use this right now. I didn't even want to use it right now. Back to the Grand Exhibition. Now, I don't remember precisely where I've gone. I can go back outside to get up top there. But now I'm not remembering how I got up here. Was it here? Or was this... No, this was the backside of... Oh, right. This is how I got into the area. I remember. So then I've not gone in this direction. Before I go in that direction, I'm going to go back up top. That may or may not be the right call. Also, it doesn't look like I can go very far in this direction anyway, so... I'm guessing that'll be a shortcut for later. This game makes a good use of shortcuts. Like, it's not all that hard to do in terms of level design, I don't think. You know, compared with the other challenges of just making a good level in the first place, but... Something like Dark Souls 2 is a good example of a game that kind of just... I mean, I know it's more complicated than this, but it seemingly just threw bonfires at kind of regular intervals rather than carefully making levels loop in on themselves. And one is not objectively better than the other, but I think I definitely prefer the more maze-like structure. Even the robots get top hats and I don't. How tragic. This is quite the moment. Let's do one of these. How am I supposed to fight this if I can't? If I can't cheese it by dodging around it. As long as I make sure I don't get knocked off. Oh god, no. I'm at an angle. I'm at an angle! I'm alive. I'm going back up, and you better not regenerate your health. My cat's like nuzzling up against the microphone. Hello, Pixel. Oh my god, he didn't regenerate. Let's go. Get him. That's a big hit. Oh god. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. As long as you hit me straight back, I can deal with that. I've got plenty of healing. No, no, no. Stay, stay. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you, gods of collision detection. Move. Good thing I'm super tanky. Can I ragdoll him off? I love the material work on this thing. It's very, very pretty. What do I get for my efforts? Probably knocked off by one of these things. No. What the? The lock-on system is very perilous in Souls games. Sometimes it will just decide that you actually wanted to lock onto something 100 miles away, which usually is not what you want to do. Who's left? I've played through Anor Londo. This is easy mode. Do I have a cube? No. Of course I don't. Let's just top off on health. Very small amount of it wasted. Not that big a deal. Resurrection. Champion Victor has returned. Circus ad. The man who stood at the pinnacle of life. Champion Victor has returned. Do you remember the great wrestler Victor, the Hercules of Krat, the man who never backed down, even when pitted against a lion and a bear? The veteran warrior who painted the circus with your cheers and applause. Victor is coming back to us. Sorry, I was listening for footsteps. Victor's incurable illness that came suddenly a few years ago saddened all Krat citizens. Everyone learned that he's human after all, and fate can't be avoided. But with the help of the alchemists and medical science, Champion Victor is back from the dead. The illness can't bother him anymore. The steel-like will, and superhuman power that defied fate. The world's strongest man, Champion Victor, is coming back to us. His big return match is with none other than an automated puppet. This coming full moon, witness what's sure to be a legendary moment of the man who stood at the pinnacle, besting even a machine. Only a few spots left. Hurry and buy your tickets now. I'm sure there's nothing ominous about being experimented on by the alchemists. I remember fighting you. Can I kill you? That was a cool enemy. This enemy was visually cool, mechanically hard. Good gracious. Someone had too much guacamole. My goodness. Okay, so he's definitely gonna break through, right? Like right when I get this? Are all of these gonna come to life and just kill me? Or only some of them? Oh look, that one's got a little captain hat. Alright, let's go. Really want to stagger this thing. There we go. As in Bloodborne, the key is to not be afraid. Or even if you are afraid, just move forward and hit it anyway. Was this a shortcut then? Oh, hi. Got a bunch of fake butlers here. Man, this area is large and complicated. What in the world is this? Oh. Whoops, my bad. Not a phone. It is a phone. Okay. So there is still another direction I could go. Let's break open the Gatorade. Give me my key.
If you're human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how
Kinda hate this character.
time for a quiz. Today's riddle might have you over the barrel. But get this one wrong and you will be in peril. So, answer correctly or tango with danger. But when you quiz with the king, danger's no stranger.
That doesn't really make any sense.
Now, listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Think about this. Whatever it takes. What cannot be used before it breaks?
Break what?
Correct! You were once such a fool!
That doesn't even make sense.
So clever! I'm as happy as a parent. In this city, there are those who wish to
You can absolutely use an egg before you break it.
be reborn. How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the shell that is your puppet's body?
I'm not a puppet.
Oh, it's a frightfully difficult question, huh? So, I'll reward you with a hint. At the grand exhibition, you now must behold all 10 fingertips of the woman of cold. Look close before she escapes your notice. Then I'm done with you. Mostly.
Give me my key. King of Riddler's hint. Behold the fingertips of the cold woman. I mean, I got a key for that, right? Because I got the riddle correct? Aren't you supposed to give me a Trinity key for that? Where's my key? I got the correct answer, unless he was lying to me about getting... Is the Trinity key in the cold woman's fingers? I'm very confused by how I'm supposed to feel about that character. Like, the riddles aren't riddles. They don't make any sense. Got him. I don't know whether I got that riddle right, because neither answer makes any sense. You cannot use glass before it breaks. You absolutely can, so the answer was egg, so that must have been the right answer, even though that also doesn't make sense. It's also still strange to me that it's presented with the same kind of ticking clock. Oh god. Another one. I really don't actually want to fight you. Where are you going? What the hell? Am I outside your aggro radius? Maybe I can use this to my advantage. There we go. Not so bad. And now there's another one walking around. Unless they killed each other. Are you gonna get up and fight? No? I wonder if it's one of these things. None of these feel like they're a cold woman. Are you a cold woman? I guess the 10 fingers part isn't much of a clue. Everything has 10 fingers. Is the cold woman Sophia? I don't see why she would be described as cold. Hey, Pixel. Where's that Riddler's hint? Behold the fingertips of the cold woman at the Grand Exhibition. I don't know who the cold woman is. Maybe I'll find out. This seems like something, for sure. I don't know what. Neither of these women seem particularly cold. Use? Oh, was that the secret? How is she a cold woman? Is it because she's a statue? But everyone's a statue. I mean, whatever. I guess I got a Trinity key. And there is a Trinity door that I came across without a key. But I don't remember where it was, because there was one in the Indiana Jones electric boulder section, or fiery boulder section. And there was one after that. And I definitely don't remember where it was, so. That person looks like a golf caddy. I think. Come out of there. Face me one-on-one. God, this area is so complicated. I love it. Really stressing my brain muscles. Whoa! Whoa! Where are you all coming from? Take a nice refreshing bath. Maybe I should go back and invest in a bunch of throwables from the hub. I have very, very few of them because I kind of just use all of them without thinking. Okay, so that's an option. I'm hoping that this is the shortcut. What are you? You're a whole different thing. I don't know if that's good or bad. Maybe I can be real... Nope, I can't be sneaky. You're strong. You're very, very strong. Thankfully, so am I. Order of Crowd report. No one knows when the inorganic cluster structure called Crowd sunk its roots in Krat. The first documented record is 600 years ago, when there was a ground collapse in the west of Krat. The people who collected the bodies of the farmers and mules who died found unknown minerals and ruins at the bottom of the pit, but they didn't know their value at the time. After the alchemists of the Isle settled down, this devil's pit known as the Relic of Trismegistus, not the first time I've seen that name, was revealed to be an ergo mine of tremendous value. Until then, Crowd was deemed a mere stalagmite with ergo components, so it was nothing special. Unlike ergo, it doesn't have power, is difficult to process, and absorbs precious ergo spores, so it was more of a hassle. However, after the spread of the petrification disease, things suddenly changed when Crowd grew exponentially to be a threat to the foundation of the city. Even now, Crowd is growing. It's early to hypothesize, but I wonder if Crowd is some mineral life that consumes ergo. How else can we explain that abnormal growth? Or a ruins defense device that reacts to anomalies? Maybe. The ruins were veiled in secrecy for too long. We still don't know much about those cursed ruins. Crowd is still growing. We need a solution. Is that like the carcass disease? I'm still kind of unclear whether the carcasses are the same as the petrification disease or not. Oh, okay, so this just went in a circle around here, okay. So if that went in a circle, then this is the only way forward. I have no healing with... It's got to be a shortcut soon. This is beautiful, by the way. I don't know whether that's a shortcut. So before I open it up... Oh, yep, I don't like how open this is. This might be a shortcut. I'm going to try it. You need the Saintess of Mercy. Okay, etc. I really don't want to fight you. I have no resources. And you look very, very strong. Are you Victor? You look like a very strong man. I can't tell whether you're a puppet. Son of a bitch. You see what I mean about the multiple attacks after they stop moving? Still a lot of damage should be done. Do a jump, do a jump, do a jump, do a jump. Do a jump, do a jump. Oh, well, how was I supposed to know that was a grab? The salt. The salt. The salt is returning. The salt is returning. Grabs usually have more of a wind-up than that. Jesus Christ, still no shortcut during all of that. Where do I even... Because that's the shortcut I was expecting to get eventually. Like, I guess I just have to run outside again. I don't think I've unlocked even one other shortcut yet. I mean, maybe I missed one, but I was pretty thorough. Also, that Lady Belle told me that I had to just clear some of the enemies, and I went and cleared, like, most of the whole place. I'm not sure exactly what she's looking for. So, does the big guy respawn? Yup. I don't know if I want to fight it again. I must have missed a shortcut. There's no way. But I also don't... I don't want to just run away from enemies. I don't want to be afraid of them. I can live with myself running away from that thing. I don't think I came down that way. Yeah, no, I went and talked to Belle, and then I went, I climbed down there and went in that direction. Let's go this way. Oh, this is backwards. I see where I am. So, where am I now? This just takes me right up here. Okay. Can I find my way back out? Let me go over here because I haven't been here. I mean, I see the shortcut that I don't have unlocked yet, but maybe there's something else. One giant step for tomorrow. Are you gonna come alive and kill me? Yep. The primary reason that I'm surprised that I haven't found a shortcut, I don't know, it isn't so much the length of the run, it's like, it seems odd to me that I have to run outside and go up all these ladders, like, just to get back to where I was and there's no other path. But maybe that's fine. Because I'm thinking, first I had to take the left path. That eventually brought me around to... Like, it was outside, I eventually got inside, I took the left path, eventually worked my way around to that shortcut. Now I can go up here. This guy's still alive, of course. So dropping off the left, bad idea. I've already been there. And that only leaves going this way. Which I did. Really? That's fall damage? Oh. I was right. There was a shortcut. I was going to say, like, that's a pretty wild run back. That's my bad. Although that run back isn't all that different, really. Anyway, so back through here. Go through here, there's the fake bosses. Looks like the huge guy is maybe gone. That guy will come to life, but probably not if I avoid him. Some of these will wake up. Okay. To be honest, I'm a little surprised by how many big enemies in this game just, like, don't stay dead. It seems like the ones that, like, drop an amulet get to stay dead. Okay, yep, no shortcut here. There's the telephone, and I got the Trinity key. That reminds me, I'm going to have to go back and find that other Trinity door that I definitely don't remember where it is. Thankfully, these guys are weak. I already got that secret there for the Trinity Key. And then there's a bunch of gun shooters in here. I already worked my way around up there, which leaves where? That as the only way forward. Is there another gun shooter before I progress? I'm gonna say hopefully not. I need a key to get over there, and now I can fight the strongman. And this time with a lot more resources than I had the first time. Big jumpy, big jumpy, big jump. Oh, well. That didn't interrupt him, unless I missed. Okay, heal up, heal up, heal up. Whoops. Oh my god, that takes so long. That is an unreasonable length of time to be stunned. That is not reasonable. I understand it's still my fault, but that's still not reasonable. Okay, that's delayed in the air. He just jumped off the ground into the air, by the way. Stamina. This guy's scary. Heal up. And he has really a lot of tracking in the air there too. I did dodge roll that. Maybe I was still stunned. Finally. Let's go. Yeah, see, it's not letting me roll. I don't understand. I specifically have the thing that lets me roll on the ground. Whoops. But then it seems like sometimes I'm stunned on the ground for longer than other times. I don't really understand. Both of the times I got hit there, I was actually mashing roll. Very odd. Well, hey, I found this finally. So hopefully this will then lead to a boss. Who I thought was Victor. Although maybe that character was Victor. Most of the time that different lore items. Sturdy craft supply box. I assume that'll increase the... Is that upgrade material? Oh, functional items. Polendina stocks more new product. A supply box made by Krat City Hall for relief purposes. The herring, the symbol of the city, is engraved on the box's seal. Cool. A little strange baby statue. Nice face you've got there. Look at that. Very pretty painting. Okay, so that's a big boss. Crumpled Baptist's Doodle. Ergo hearts connect minds with wavelengths. That transparent fullness where lies cannot exist. Is that the new true world or forced prison? Maybe I won't be able to think free, laughing in my head or running away. Was there anything else here besides the boss entrance? And if I'm going to go into a boss entrance, I should go back and level up first, but let me just take a quick peek. Okay. So there's still that key that I didn't get, but I don't think there's any other areas to explore, so I might get it as part of beating the boss. Also, I keep forgetting that I have an infinite use homeward bone, so I don't actually have to go back for this. Hollandina will now stock more goods.
No matter what fate brings her, welcome. This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. No matter what fate serving her, welcome.
What you got? The big ones being Dark Moons. You sell a quartz. Well, I'll buy that. Crescent Half Moons. These dark ones I haven't had to use yet. Probably because I just haven't been upgrading the special blades. The Bright Red Apple. I got one of these before. I don't know what it was for. I don't really care about the Alchemical Booster. Legion Caliber could be good as well. So I'm going to buy that. Buy this. I'm going to buy this because it seems like it might be useful. And I don't really need anything else. Well, I was going to level up, not so much. Let's go use that quartz, which should also get me another amulet slot. And then hopefully I won't be over carry capacity again. We'll see. Also, I still don't know what's up with the change shape thing. Maybe it's like a... I don't know what it is. I really can't even speculate. My first thought was like access a character creator, but then I remembered that this game doesn't have a character creator. Give me... What about ability type? What can I get? Gradually restores the durability of inactive equipped weapons. No, because I only ever have one thing equipped. I assume that inactive means that when you have two different weapons equipped, that it will restore the other one, but I only ever have one thing equipped. That could be nice, although I don't ever really use them. Charge Fable when reviving. Charges Fable upon reviving. Does that mean fully charges it? Because that seems excellent. Lowers weapon durability. I think I'm going to get that. That seems good. And an extra amulet slot means I can now increase my max HP again. I could put on this thing as well, but then I'll be over encumbered. So we'll see how hard this boss is. I may or may not beat it tonight. But I at least want to try it. See what it's all about. I assume it's going to be Victor. Goodbye. Good thing puppets can't climb ladders. Is this something? I mean, besides a dead person among a whole city full of dead people. Let's see what this is all about. Wow, look at this. This must be like the Grand Exhibition stage, or what was going to be. No, this is the boxing ring. Yeah, definitely Victor. Oh yeah, that's a Victor.
To my grave. This is where evolution becomes real.
Well said, Victor.
I am Victor, the champion.
Yeah, punch the air. Kick the air.
Open your eyes.
Jesus. Leave me alone, I want to use this. What you got? Big swing. Okay. Big stomp. So that's 1, 2, 3. Why did that take so long to... There we go. One, two, spin around, hit 4. I did not recognize how low my health was. Whoops. So that just pretty much breaks you, so I have to dodge that. Or perfect block it, presumably. 3. 1, 2, 3. What is that? That's a grab. Wow. Lucky I missed it. Looks like you can still break Victor. I wasn't sure if you could. God, man, this guy's strong. This is a +8 weapon. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're so weak, so unfit.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that. Alright, phase 2. I'm pretty proud of that, getting to phase 2. Like, obviously there was a lot of slop. That's the first, attempt I ever took on the boss, but phase 2 on first attempt is pretty good. Wow.
The new world belongs to us.
Okay, so that's a delayed punch. That's a very fast punch. 1. Just 1. I have a feeling I'll like this boss once I learn his moves. It seems very well telegraphed in some of the ways I've been, or against some of the ways I've been complaining about in previous fights.
Is the power of the Reborn. Father God, I dedicate this victory to you.
Well, damn. I think I'm actually just going to call it there. Cool boss. As I was saying before, I'm fine not beating it tonight. I just wanted to see it. I think I'll like that fight once I learn it. And that was a pretty solid first attempt. I will very likely continue this game tomorrow. Have a good night.